Hello everybody, how's it going? Welcome to a capital hungry educational webinar specifically on a trading psychology topic that has always been relevant, but has just come into my recent attention, noticing the flood of retail traders coming into the crypto markets, stock markets, currency markets, whatever it may be, right? So this is more of a psychology webinar discussing the reality of the financial markets, and as a new trader, what you should really be focusing on rather than all of the hoopla, Mickey Mouse shit and noise. Because I have noticed a common issue that all retail traders who enter this space will come through some type of social media platform, right? There's not many people who just started picking up a book on the financial markets and said, okay, let me start trading. Do you understand what I'm saying? Most people's initial introduction to the space and industry of the financial markets is coming from a social media platform. That's the number one issue right off the bat. Now, am I saying you can't find good Forex or stock market information via social media platforms? No. But it is going to be extremely hard to find the high value information within the sea and ocean of sales and marketing. All right. So we're going to be discussing that because as soon as people come into trading with terrible expectations, it already sets them back. It already destroys their trading progress, and it creates a much more toxic community within our industry overall. Okay? So for any new traders, any experienced traders who still have false expectations, we're going to be going through that and the dangers of having these false expectations, but why you were given these false expectations to begin with. Okay? So, number one, as we've seen with the pandemic, countries have been locked down. A lot of people have lost jobs. It's a terrible thing, but this has caused an increase of market participants and people trying to learn the skill of trading to include another income or increase their income or make that their primary income. Okay? Now, is there something wrong with learning about the financial markets and trying to be a successful long-term trader with the correct expectations? Of course not. Trading, once you're successful at it and consistent, is one of the most lucrative incomes probably in the world. You know what I mean? In terms of how you can access the market, where you can trade from, the convenience and the limitless possibilities of profit, but as well as the risk too. All right? But what we're seeing now is that as these people who have lost their jobs or people who are looking for another means to make an income or another skill set, they are getting introduced to the financial markets through the social media platforms, which we know the whole purpose of social media platforms is to create and target consumers. Okay? So especially in the Western side of the world, with how social media has progressed and how privileged society is, no matter who you are or what you want, people always want everything as fast and conveniently as possible on the path of least resistance. This is what is easiest sold, and this is what is exploited in consumerism every day, no matter what industry you're in. It's fast, easy, and convenient results. These results can be tied to whatever specific industry you're in. For example, if you go to social media and you look at, or if you go to social media and you're trying to get into working out and bodybuilding or just improving your body overall, right? Social media is probably not the best platform to get introduced to the industry of fitness, is it? Because what are you going to see when you go to social media? You're going to see a bunch of services, products, and sales on some fitness teas, fitness supplements, fitness diets, fitness fads, and whatever it may be, any type of shortcut that is going to lead people, lazy ass people in the 99%, to results faster. Within the fitness industry, those results are the personal gains with your body, either losing weight or gaining muscle or whatever it may be, right? While the trading industry or any other industry that is primarily exploited on social media is due to sales and consumerism, advertising and marketing. So now when we compare to something like fitness or working out, I feel like just through our modern education systems, we should all have a good understanding of the human body and what it takes to lose weight. Losing weight is extremely simple. You just have to take in less calories than your body is actively burning, or burn more calories than your body is actively taking in. You have to be in a calorie deficit to lose weight. It's that simple. It's literally that simple. You have to move your body more than you're sitting around and eat and consume less calories. All right? And if you want to search this up, it's literally that simple. People have all these intermittent fastings, keto diets, Atkinson's diet, weight loss teas, this tea, that tea. If you look at the simple science behind fitness and working out, or let's just look at losing weight, you have to first look at your body type, size, height, male or female, how much activity you do in a day, and then you'll get a recommended calorie intake. If you're taking in more calories than suggested, all of those extra calories that are not being transferred into energies or nutrients get stored and deposited as fat. It's that simple. Okay? That's why one of the most simplest and effective ways to lose weight is calorie counting. Simply watching what you put in your mouth in terms of the number of calories. But you won't see this on Instagram. On Instagram, you're going to see all these different supplements that could potentially help you lose weight. You're going to see a new diet plan or a new fitness plan that's revolutionary and going to help you gain more weight and help you lose weight and gain more muscle. If you really wanted to learn about fitness and the body and the biology of the body to give yourself the most effective results, would you go to social media, or would you go to Google and start literally reading scientific papers of how the muscle works? How is the muscle built? Well, you physically exert the muscle and break it down and tear down the muscle fibers. Then as you rest and eat and bring nutrients into your body, these muscle fibers rebuild themselves even stronger than before. This results in more denser muscles or potentially larger muscles after tons and tons of repetition. It is contractions and stretching of the muscles and various exercises that breaks down the muscle, which then leaves you with that sore feeling where you need nutrients and rest to rebuild the muscle when it's rebuilt, it's denser and it could be larger. This is the simple science behind muscle building. You can look into it in more detail. The simple science with losing weight is taking in less calories than your body is actively needing. So if you have a suggested calorie intake as a 25-year-old 6-foot male of 2,000 calories a day, and you don't work out and you're eating 2,500 calories a day, those extra 500 calories are going to be deposited as fat or stored as fat. The same thing with repetition of going to the gym and working out and rebuilding your muscles day in and day out is the same type of repetition with increasing your calories and eating that's going to lead you to getting fat. If every single day you're supposed to eat 2,000 calories but you eat 2,500 calories, those 500 calories extra every day repetitively is what's getting you fat. It's not your genetics. It's not some allergic reaction. It could be some very rare genetic or a disease or something like that, but we're not talking about anecdotal one-off cases. We're talking about the majority. Okay? But the whole summary I'm trying to give you guys with the fitness side of it is that fitness itself is a science. It's your human biology. If you really wanted to effectively learn about that, you would simply go to Google and start reading scientific papers about the human body. How does the human body gain fat? How does the human body lose fat? It's thermodynamics. It has nothing to do with It has nothing to do with, like, you know what I mean, all this hoopla, or specific foods you might be eating, or this or that, etc., that you're seeing on social media. It's a science. Now let's take that same type of concept and understand that the science and biology and the reality of working out and what's going to lead to results is not being shown on social media. Only the shortcuts are. Only the path of least resistance that is cheapest, fastest, and convenient going to lead to results. Exploitation of consumerism. Exploitation of lazy ass consumers. So we can notice this in the fitness industry, trading industry, or sales industry, or any other industry that has to do with earning money or improving your self-image, whether it be a social influencers type of course, or a fitness course, or a trading course, whatever it may be. So on social media, what is the primary goal or incentive of these influencers that are involved within the trading industry? Is their primary goal and incentive in the masses to give you as much valuable, real financial market information as possible? Or is their goal to sell as many courses, signals, services, or whatever it may be as possible to take advantage of the consumerism on social media? Exactly what Serco said. You got people buying these wraps to put around their belly, or these gadgets to vibrate their stomach, or this weight loss tea to drink every morning. But none of those people have done the work, effort, or time and study required to actually learn about the human body and adjust to their specific unique body as well. Do you understand? In reality, this type of chase after short-term satisfaction and that convenience of consumerism actually leads to failure. You're not going to have as many results within the financial market, or within the fitness industry, or within your own personal body if you're following everything you see on social media. Right? So when you're looking at trading and you look at social media on trading, you look at marketers, Q Banks, Astro Forex, MLMs like IML, your guys like Daniel Savage, Mamba FX. Are they showing you guys any information on the financial markets? Are they telling you guys about the core concepts of the financial markets? How central banks work, how interest rates work? Right? You don't understand what I'm saying? Henry, I know you're trying to say some stupid shit here, but it's not going to work. You know what I mean? I know more about gold than your dad, your grandpa, your great-grandfather. This is about trading psychology. Alright? So you have to understand, on those social media platforms, also what you're seeing with retail traders is retail traders only get advertised the technical side. Retail traders only get advertised, if they do get advertised anything as per content, they only get advertised technicals, chart work. You know why? Because the chart work is the easier side. Drawing lines on a chart and creating a trend, or drawing support and resistance and understanding how to do technical analysis is extremely, extremely easy. You know what I mean? So within our trading industry on social media, what's primarily advertised is short-term satisfaction, indicators, how to double, flip, quadruple your account in a short-term period of time, convenience, and speed. That's what is shown, that's what is advertised. Well, guess what? Go to any long-term trader, day trader in the markets, or investor and tell them that's what you want. Say, yeah, I wanna go to any bank, go to any long-term investor and tell them, hey, yeah, I want to come in the financial markets. I want to double, triple, quadruple my account every week. I like to follow these signals. I know fuck all about the fundamentals about the market. I know how to draw some lines on a chart. Do you think I'll be rich next week? And see how they fucking laugh at you. Even if you say, do you think I'll be rich next year? Do you think I'll be rich in 5 years? They'll fucking laugh in your face. They'll just look at you and turn around. Okay? Trading in the financial markets and trading the financial markets is a game of probabilities, risk management, and if you're manually trading, discipline and emotional control. It's not about speed, convenience. It's not about trying to make as much money as fast as possible. It's not even really about winning or losing, or the ego side of winning or losing, or like, ha ha ha, I have a 99% win streak. These are all marketing tactics. These are all marketing tactics. Following any of these short-term satisfactory desires or conveniences that are sold to consumers on social media, whether it's in fitness, sales, trading, is only going to lead you to long-term losses. Do you know what I mean? You have guys like Warren Buffett who are long-term legendary investors, or Ray Dalio, where you'll never, Ray Dalio or Jim Simmons, where you'll never hear about what car they drive, where they live, the amount of properties or mansions that they own. They only talk about their trading algorithms, information, value, lessons learned, history of the markets, quantum physics. You know what I mean? And then you come here on social media and you got a bunch of 18 to 25-year-olds, guys that are my age, flaunting millions of dollars in fake trading profits, talking about how they're trading in their Lamborghini. What do you think this shows what do you think this shows a 15-year-old kid, 18-year-old kid, 20-year-old guy who has no idea, who is uneducated, easily influenced, being a social media zombie? They just get sucked in as a consumer, right? And you know what the fucked up part is? If we compare trading and the process of trading and the amount of money people are trying to make, let's be honest. Within the trading community, and as you come into trading, people's goals are to make thousands of dollars, hundreds of thousands, if not millions of dollars. Right? Who cares if there's a rule book or standard of how a trader should act? You're just a hater, bro. And this is what I mean. This is why I'm not saying you have to act like Warren Buffett. I'm just telling you the real people, the actual successful investors and traders in the world, you don't see them flaunting their riches. But all of the fake marketing traders and advertisers are flaunting all of their material possessions. Those material possessions don't teach you anything about anything. Those material possessions don't teach you how to trade the markets. They just lure you into the markets. So as a consumer on social media, when you see these material possessions and advertisements of convenience, ease, and fast results, you get sucked into that and you get trapped into that. Right? So let's compare this because as soon as retail traders come into retail trading and come into the markets, it seems like they lose all terms of common sense. It seems like they lose all signs of common sense or logic. It seems like they forget about high-paying careers and jobs around the world and the amount of effort, education, and time that is taken to put into getting that income output, right? So let's look at it. You got marketers on social media saying you could get riches or find riches within a year, 2 years. I'm telling you, if you're coming into trading, you shouldn't even expect success, long-term success, until 5-10 years into this industry. Right? Can I ask you a genuine question? If a successful trader with real profits flaunts his materialistic possessions but doesn't offer a course, they're self-made, is that wrong? I don't know what the fuck your question is even asking. But you don't see that. You don't see that. Go to any hedge fund manager, bank trader, any long-term investor. You don't see it. Even guys like Elon Musk, you don't see them flaunt that stuff. Bill Gates, Jeff Bezos, where do you see them flaunting their Lamborghinis? You only see that with marketers. You only see that with somebody selling something. That's the whole point of that. The whole point of having an excess of material possessions that you're actively showing on social media is for marketing, advertising, and influence. You know what I mean? Okay, so let's look at it. How many people come into the trading industry from a social media platform and get told within 3 months, 6 months to a year, they can be full-time traders, they can quit their job, they can make hundreds of thousands of dollars, millions of dollars. All right? As soon as they are, this is what I think happens step by step. First, you have a person who is extremely susceptible to influence and very mentally weak. This person is also in a vulnerable state financially and emotionally as they are scrolling social media. Let's go by it step by step. Number one starts with the consumer who has been conditioned to consume and only consume. They are in a weaker emotional and mental state. They are probably not where they want to be financially. Let's start there. Okay? Now you have this person who is in a mentally weaker state, not happy with where they are financially or in their job or in their life. Now they're scrolling social media. On social media, they're only getting shown false realities and false expectations. They're getting shown people living their best lives, looking great, in shape, the best cars, going on vacations, huge homes, whatever it may be. Then those same people who are showing these extravagant lifestyles and showing that they are so quote unquote happy, right? They are also showing, hey, by the way, I made this money, or I got this lifestyle, or I got this body by following this fitness course, or by following these signals, this account management, this broker. Do you understand what I'm saying? So now that person who is easily susceptible to be influenced and conditioned is being told through every single social medium angle that there is a possibility to get rich out there and to get it fast. Even though we all know fast money doesn't exist and fast money doesn't last unless you have the values and skill sets to sustain that money. We all know that. We all know it's skill sets that pay. Okay? So you have this person who is extremely susceptible to social programming. They already have a weaker mindset. They're already not happy with themselves physically, mentally, and financially. They want to improve their livelihood. But remember, when you're in that weak mental state, it's even harder to start working. It's harder to pick yourself up from that depressed state and grind out day in and day out without seeing results. People only start working hard and putting in effort when they see results. Okay? Please, let me say that again. People only start working hard and putting in consistent effort when they start seeing results. The people who find long-term success are the ones who still work in day out, who still work hard day in and day out, putting in that consistency and perseverance even when they aren't seeing results. Those are the true soldiers, the true warriors. Does that make sense to everybody? So now you have this person who's already feeling sluggish, hopeless, depressed. They don't want to go to the gym. They don't want to go read about the markets. They don't want to put that time and effort in because their mentality is already working against that as a consumer. Right? So now this person who is susceptible to programming goes on social media and they see the Daniel Savages. They see the Q Banks. They see these 20-year-olds who are smoking, drinking, partying, going on car rallies, buying expensive cars, like chilling in a condo, laughing it up, saying, hey, I made this money extremely fast, and going through all of this stuff. Right? You know what I mean? That's what it means. So you can't blame the consumer. It's the system itself that's programmed to exploit consumers. So think about the extreme false expectations. Now let's look at trading. Within trading, you need extreme patience. Okay, first of all, within trading, you need years of experience and knowledge around the financial markets, both fundamentally and technically. Correct? You need to improve your mentality and be extremely patient, disciplined, and have extreme control over yourself. Correct? But within social media, they're telling you to be impulsive, to flip your accounts day after day, to follow signals, to follow short-term satisfaction, to follow this cookie-cutter course, to not even focus on fundamentals. You don't even need fundamentals. You only need Fibonacci. You only need EMA. You only need support and resistance. So naturally, the conclusion we come to, chat, I'm going to look at the chat now. What do you guys think? Isn't that extremely false expectations that 99% of retail traders are coming into the market with? And what do we know a specific fact about retail traders? 99% lose. Well, did we just connect some very simple dots here? Did we not just connect some very simple dots of why those 99% are losing as soon as they come into the field? You're having people come in to trade the financial markets and not even being taught or learning the fundamentals of the financial markets. That's like going to learn the sport of basketball. That's like going to learn the sport of basketball and not learning the rules of the game. Just going to start dribbling and shooting. Someone said, why do scalpers need fundamentals? Well, whether you're a fast food worker or whether you're a chef who takes an hour to make a dish, or you're a fast food worker who takes 5 minutes to make a cheeseburger, you still have to understand the nutrition side of the food, because you don't want to poison anybody, do you? You don't want to give anybody food poisoning. You don't want to ruin the taste of it. You still have to understand the fundamentals that go behind making that food. The balance between the cheeseburger. You're not going to add 5 slices of cheese on the cheeseburger, even though it takes you 5 seconds to make the cheeseburger. Right? So even though making a cheeseburger is faster than maybe making a full course meal, you still want to make the perfect cheeseburger every time you're making it. Those are the fundamentals that go behind making the cheeseburger, or go behind baking the cake, or go behind making that steak dinner. Right? So for someone who is making excuses, exactly, thank you, Toaster Toad. For someone who is making excuses of why should I learn the fundamentals, you're proving my point. You're coming into the financial markets and you're not trying to learn about the fundamentals of the financial markets. You're putting yourself behind more than you need to. Right? So now, when we understand that 99% of retail traders lose, it's due to social media programming and how social media is used to exploit the state of consumerism and sell what is fast, easy, and convenient. But we know all of that leads to terrible results and failures in trading. So let's look at common logic and common sense. Let's look at any of these careers, any of these top paying careers, and let's look at the amount of education cost or the amount of cost in training, coaching. Then let's look at the amount of time and effort that takes to go to and finish the schooling or training needed. Then let's look at the potential payment outcome. Let's start with lawyer. A lawyer in Canada, just to initially pass the course. Morona, listen, stop making excuses for your lack of intelligence and for being lazy, not wanting to learn about the industry you're in. I don't give a, like, you know what I mean? I don't care what you think is more important. I don't care. If you want to lack the knowledge and effort to increase your knowledge, that's perfectly fine. You keep trying to do what you're doing. You can send me your last month's worth of trades. I'll send you my last month's worth of trades. Let's see the difference, shall we? No, you're not asking. You're ignorant. You're trying to defend your bias because you know you don't study the fundamentals of the market. You only scalp quick in and out. So you're trying to defend your bias and what you've been actively doing because you know you're ignoring the other side. And you know the other side is a lot harder to learn. All right? It's the truth. I'm just sorry. It's the truth. That's why I actively do these streams and share information across. And let's be honest. I'm probably a fucking better scalper than you. Let's be honest. You know what I mean? If you really want me to exert my masculinity, I'd probably shit on you scalping. So all right? Pay attention. Now, a lawyer in Canada will go to school for 3 to 5 years. 8 hours a day. 5 days a week. That's base. Okay? Cost of that education is 7 to 30K per year. So we'll just go within the median. We'll just go within the medium. We'll say 5 years times 15K, which is very cheap for law school. All right? Very cheap. We're going to say 75K. 75K, 5 years school. To come out of that with your first year of earning 70 to 140K with unlimited potential if you open your own firm. Same as a doctor. This unlimited potential is only if you open your own firm. Let's Tetris. Did I tell you to go graduate law, you fucking inbred retard? Are we talking about being a lawyer here? Or are we giving perspective about how much time and effort is going to needed to be successful in trading? You fucking bum. That's what I thought, alright? God damn, people are so stupid. So dumb. Just the dumbest brains. Just these Neanderthal fucking brains. This is why I'm not live streaming anymore. That's why I'm only chilling with the private chat. You know what I mean? Just the biggest fucking donkeys who somehow thinks I'm talking about becoming a lawyer right now. Who the fuck is talking about becoming a lawyer right now? You know what I mean? And these are the types of people that get exploited by marketers. This is what I fucking mean. I feel so high IQ trying to help out cavemen. It feels like I'm out here driving a car and I'm looking at mans who never even fucking made a fire yet. Okay? Let's look at that. All right? Okay, lawyer. Yeah, I'm going by Canadian figures. So I was just quickly looking over here. I was looking over here. All right, I was going by Canadian figures. We'll look at the other ones as well. So a lawyer. The whole point of these occupations is because these are seen within the society, within our Western side of society. These are seen as high-paying, high-status occupations, especially nowadays. If you're a very good developer, if you're a lawyer, pro athlete, engineer, doctor. Do you understand what I'm saying? Okay. So now you have a person going into law school for 3 to 5 years. That's 8 hours a day, 5 days a week. We'll just go 300 days in the year times 5. 12,000 hours. 12,000 hours, 75K invested to make this. Have any of you put in 12,000 hours in trading? Where's the analytical data that shows 99% of traders are unsuccessful because of technical analysis? God damn, yo, this has to be Q Banks or Daniel Savage. This has to be. All right, so have you guys as retail traders put in 5 years of 8 hours a day, 5 days a week, 12,000 hours, and invested over $50,000 in your trading, meaning maybe in trial and error and losses? To understand, just to come out of school to make $70,000 to $140,000 starting. Once you have job experience, maybe 2 to 3 years of job experience, then it can go higher. Okay, fair. Even I haven't put that much in yet, and I put in a shit ton of work. You guys know how much work I put in. 10 times more work than all of you clowns. Alright? I've been doing this since 2017 now. And I still even and I can openly say I haven't even put in that much work yet. I haven't even put in that much work. I have invested $50,000 into my trading through trial and error, through different education methods. Right? Through actually burning accounts, losing that money, investing it and losing it. And I probably put in maybe 8,000 hours. You guys just don't get it. You guys just don't get what I'm actually trying to promote here. You know what I mean? That's why I get so much hate. You know why I get so much hate? I'll show you guys why. I'll show you guys why. Let me go to my Twitter. I'll show you guys why I get so much hate. You guys probably won't understand the English behind this message because most of you guys got a reading level of a 5th grader. This is why. What the fuck is it? Did I not post it here? Look at all these notes. Look at all these notes this guy took from Capital Hungry. Anyways, try to take that many notes from a Fibonacci course or from Q Banks. So read these screenshots I sent on Twitter or the Telegram analysis chat. Okay? But basically what it's going to summarize and I'll explain to you is The people that feed into the short-term satisfactions and desires and weaknesses get fed into this marketing scheme and method and actually get supported. So all of the marketers, they get more support because they're feeding into a person's weaknesses and desires. Do you understand what I'm saying? But let's put these guys out. But we all understand that for anybody who comes and brings the harsh reality, no matter what industry you're in, you usually get turned into an outcast because you're telling people the truth. You're telling them, hey, you're very mentally weak, you're emotionally weak, you're not doing anything to actually better yourself or increase your knowledge or develop your skill sets. If you go and tell people that, then all of a sudden you're a villain. Right? But we're looking at the numbers. This is the reality of a lawyer. You know what I mean? Chief is upset because QBank's success rubs me in the wrong way. First of all, you don't know what I have and don't have. That's the beauty of it. You know what I mean? That's the beauty of it. If I have a Lamborghini, or if I have some R8, or if I have an M5, you would never know. I don't base my value based on material objects, and nobody else bases my value on that. All these people who come to the streams know they're not coming for a marketing tactic. That's the beauty of it. That's what's genuine about it. You know? So let's look at the next example now. Doctor. Right? Let's look at the doctor side. A high status, high paying job. How long does a doctor $10 and 13 years. How much does medical school cost? We're going to say 100,000. How much does the average doctor make in Canada? 281,000 to 360,000. Okay? $10 to 13 years. 5 days a week, 8 to 12 hours a day. $100K plus invested. $250K, 250 to 350K a year starting. Unlimited if you open your own practice and you go into medicine or whatever it may be. All right? So all of these doctors, 10 to 13 years of schooling, 5 days a week, 8 to 12 hours a day, $100,000 invested into their education in student loans or however they want to pay that, for after 13 years to potentially get a job earning this much. Computer science, my girlfriend did this stuff too. Three to 4 year program, 5 days a week, 8 hours a day, 12K hours. $30K invested. 55 to 70K starting. Understand? Computer science, you want to be a developer. 3 to 4 years of education, 5 days a week, 8 hours a day, 12,000 total hours, $30,000 of your personal money invested, either through working or loans. After that process, you can make $55,000 to $70,000 starting. All right? Lawyer, we did. Engineer. Engineer is similar to computer science and developer at this point. A lot of the electrical engineers actually end up with jobs in development in computer science and technology. Now, the biggest one. The one with the largest payout, but a lot of people ignore this. This is almost a fucking lifetime of training. You probably have maybe 15, 20, like what, 10, 15, 20 years training here? You're talking about from the age of 3? Physically and physical and mental training. Potentially hundreds of thousands, hundreds of thousands invested over, we'll say 100K, we'll say 100K plus minimum. When you're talking about that 15 years of trainers, courses, coaches. And because they still have to go through education as well. But usually it's covered through if they're an exceptional athlete. But you get what I mean. We also forgot about the risks. 100K, this should be like much more. I'm just going on a straight minimum because it's hard to guess. Because it depends on the sport. For example, if you're talking about a sport like hockey, just the cost on all the equipment, especially as you're aging as well. You know what I mean? Travel, camps, equipment. So it's hard to compare it because there's certain higher costs in certain sports compared to others. Like if you're comparing football in terms of European soccer cost to hockey in terms of equipment, it's going to be much lower. You know what I mean? But you get what I'm saying. This is bare minimum. We should actually put this up to like 200,000. Pro athlete, 15 to 20 years of trading, 5 days a week, endless hours, physical and mental training. 200K minimum in education, courses, travel, everything in between. Only 0.05% of total athletes go pro. Right? What the fuck is this guy talking about? So think about that. Think about it. 10 to 15 years. 5 to 10 years. 4 to 5 years. 5 years. 13 years. All to generally make anywhere from 70K to 1 mil. Do you understand? But all of retail traders want to make this 70K, they either want to have a full-time trading salary and no longer work, or make financial freedom money with a fraction of the time that any of these highly skilled, highly paid occupations took. They want to do it in less time, with less invested, with even less risk. How unrealistic and how terrible of expectations are those? Right? Think about it. The average retail trader coming into the markets for the first time through social media platforms wants to make this type of money with 1% less time put in, 1% less money invested, 1% way less risk involved that they think, and want to be a full-time salaried trader, a full-time trader, or want to make financial freedom money. Mr. Banks, send me your proof of that. I want to see the live proof in the last month. And then I'll say you're right. And nobody said you can't be successful only looking at the technicals. I think because a lot of you are very ignorant, just because you lack knowledge, that as soon as I say something, you guys take offense to it because you feel like it's targeting you. First of all, you're all a bunch of randoms sitting in a YouTube audience right now. I don't know you guys. I don't know your fucking thing. Show us, Mr. Banks. What's the point? Exactly. You're a fucking liar. Your display picture is some trading view screenshot. You're not making 100K a month. You fucking liar. That's what I thought. You got triggered. Alright? So you don't need to prove. So then why'd you even come say it then? Why'd you even waste your time and energy to come into my YouTube chat, watch this entire webinar, and then type that up? You're just a fucking retard, bro. You're a loser. This goes with my other webinars of people are too easily offended. Rakeel actually did spend a lot of time studying about the fundamentals of the market. And you guys don't know Rakeel's trial and error days. Then he started focusing on only what works for him. Rakeel's tried hyper scalping, swing trading, positional trading, intraday trading, trading different pairs. What do you mean? You don't even know Raja. You only know Raja from the streams. Raja's gone through the same trial and error process to go through what works for him. You guys don't know the amount of trial and error that Raja experienced with and experimented with, of what works for him and what doesn't work for him. Then removing everything that doesn't work for him and only focusing on what does. If you've been doing it for 4.5 years, you would easily be able to defend your point and show us the proof and show us. But you can't, bro. You're a fucking loser. You're a fucking loser. You're a fucking nobody. No, because you guys have not been putting in the time and effort. Raja put in 10,000 hours since 2015, 2016. He put in $100,000 probably burned in trial and error to get to the point he's at now. All of you guys are just new traders who watch Raja. You guys weren't there through his process of putting in that work. If you go ask Raja, hey, when did you start learning about trading? He'll say 2015. And then you start telling him, okay, did you automatically start by scalping or doing what you're doing? He'll be like, no, I tried a bunch of shit. Tried hyper scalping, signals, scalping, account management, this, that. Then he'll then say, oh, did you instantly become successful? No. I burned through $50,000 my first year. This is what I'm telling you. All of you people, even when you're looking at examples, are ignoring all of this because you don't want to put in the same amount of work and effort. You think just because Rakeel scalps and does what he does simply that you can mimic it. But look at the amount of people in Gulag who are constantly failing in the Gulag, even though they follow exactly what Raja does. You know what I mean? So you can't come here and talk about Wicks Don't Lie or Raja like you know him. None of you even know him. Like fucking losers, man. All of you know him through the streams that you watch. You guys are, and the people who are getting angry are the people who are realizing, oh my god, I'm the fucking retard who fell for the course. I'm the fucking retard who's going for everything fast and conveniently. I'm the fucking retard who's getting exploited. I'm the retard who's not putting in the same amount of work or looking at the common sense. You know what I mean? So for that guy who's talking about, well, I do this, I do that, show us the proof. Prove us wrong. Prove us wrong. Otherwise, guess what? You're just like any other social justice warrior, any other feminist, any other sad, weak, disgusting little person here. You know what I mean? Very mentally weak, feeble. I just picture you as a weak man. And if you're happy with that, you're happy with that. But I'm not. Right? Controller FX is a failure. What the fuck? Controller FX just copies raw. That's who you're using as an example? Never mind, man. Who said you need to know fundamentals to scalp 10 pips, or who said anything like that? So, hey Raj, how about you send us your scalping results over the last month? You can go to the analysis chat or Twitter to see my trades, full pages, live tag, wins and losses. How about you show me yours now? Okay, you're talking about Raja. You're talking about Raja, right? Now let's see you. You're talking about Raja, let's see yours. Mr. Banks, let's see yours. Raj Sat, let's see yours. Send me your results. If it's working for you, let's see. All those people who are angry at this psychology webinar for some reason. all the people who are somehow getting angry at a fucking trading psychology webinar talking about don't get scammed by marketers, send me your trading results. Send them to me. I'll be waiting here. Because I got one guy here who's sending me all of his notes from Capital Hungry and sending me his results. I got somebody else who wants to join Capital Hungry. I'm waiting for you guys. I'm waiting for the messages on Telegram. Send me your results. You're not trolling me. I'm not getting trolled here. This is like, why do people think I'm getting trolled? The only people who are getting trolled are the ones who are not going to be able to show their results. Because the point of me asking you to show your results is that you're getting angry at things that I didn't even say. And you're getting angry at a psychology webinar right now. But if this was a webinar where I was driving around my Audi saying, hey guys, check out my car, you guys would be fucking saying, sick, bro. Oh, sick. Oh, yeah, sick car, fast. Big fast. I only took one trade last week. I only took one trade last week. One gold trade, 100 pips. Sorry, 90 pips, 18K. The week before that, I was scalping, but risk management with the scalps. Made 18K the week before that as well. All right. There's the full list of the trades, wins and losses. All right. There's the losses. There's the wins. That's from the previous week, 2.5 weeks ago worth of trades. And then this is just last week. Okay, so now your turn. All right, and now it's your turn. Same thing. Message me right there. Let's see it now. Because I can talk the talk and I can walk the walk. So let's see. Oh, now you're funded 1.5 million. All right. All right. All right. Okay. Okay. All right. Okay, so you guys understand. I don't, and okay, can we start from the start of this webinar? What part of this webinar offended you? What the fuck? We're talking. You must be, this is proving my point of how mentally weak and sick society is, where a webinar about improving your trading psychology and a webinar about becoming a more efficient trader and avoiding distractions and avoiding getting scammed and understanding the reality of the world. Why are you guys getting so angry about this? What's making you angry about this? Why are you making assumptions that I said you can't be successful without fundamentals? Why are you making assumptions about scalping when I'm a better scalper than you? Why are you guys all making assumptions about courses or marketers? Why are you guys getting all angry about all this stuff? Exactly. Because you're part of the problem. You are those mentally weak, demasculated men. You know what I mean? You guys got low testosterone, low confidence, no results with your trading because you can't even show it. You got nothing to say behind your facts because they're all just feelings. Jeeve, you're not a scalper, you're an intraday trader. Oh, wow. Pretty jokes. But anyways, everybody, I wanted to talk about this because there's too many retail traders coming into the industry with terrible expectations. You know? So the more people we can get with realistic expectations, the more value you're going to get in the overall trading community. Jeeve, why do I do these online ranting sessions? Because the trading community and overall social media community is extremely toxic and destructive to 99% of people's mentality, and they just openly accept it. It's getting very sad and disappointing to see the amount of people who are lacking knowledge with all of these resources at our fingertips. You know what I mean? So a lot of these rants and open discussions, even though I didn't knock anybody down, even though I'm not even talking about like somebody specific, it can really push a lot of buttons because it causes people to think about the reality of the world. You know? And the reality in our trading industry is you're going to see a lot of new traders come into the field. They're going to have false expectations and they're going to lose and quit. That's why the 99% of people are just krill. They feed others. You know? So I'm very like, yeah, you guys got to understand. For anybody who's new here, you can't troll me. You know what I mean? I made 40K trading last month. I made what was that comment? Oh, I thought that was my name. I made 40K trading last month. I make money with Capital Hungry. I make money outside of trading. I'm just trying to give advice from my point of expertise and experience. You know what I mean? For the people who can actually look at this, objectively, without their own feelings intercepting and without their own trials and tribulations, you'd say, wow, this is real information. There's no shortcuts. I actually have to put more time and effort if I want to get to my success. I just showed the proof. I literally just showed the proof of the last 4 weeks of trades. Yeah. If Mr. Bank says he's a $1.5 million funded guy and he likes controller FX, that gotta be some of the most retarded shit I ever heard. But at the end of the day, I'm already expecting this type of trolling and backlashing. You know what I mean? It's what comes with trying to expose the reality of the market and the reality of the world. That's why I've gotten so much hate with all of these webinars. If I do the importance of... Listen, you want to know what's fucked up? All the guys that were calling me sexist, saying I was a fucking hate women, when I did a webinar on femininity, it didn't even break 1,000 views. When I'm doing webinars about how everyone is offended by everything, about how the masses are ignorant and how they could better improve their life, of how to improve your well-being, of how actual economic topics, nobody really cares about this stuff. For some reason, I think the amount of intellect shared within these webinars actually burns people's brains. I think it fries man's brains, and then they just get angry and they start talking based on emotions. You know? You know? So that's what it is. People really get offended. What'd you say? What am I, expert on everything? I'm talking about financial markets and society. I just shown 1 month. Here, bro. Go to here. Go to here. You can start from 2019. Go to the free channel. 2019 free channel. Free channel 2019. And go scroll down and look at all the analysis information from when I was trading penny lots back then. And I'll let you scroll from 2019 to 2021. You can look at all the analysis, news, fundamentals, technicals, scalps, individual trades from 2019. I'll let you go do that. Go ahead. Go ahead. Take your time. Take your time. From when I was making $400 a day and trading penny lots. Back in 2019, start showing open positions, lots, same idea. Analysis behind it, the fundamentals, the technicals. Go ahead. Go ahead. Scroll through. Scroll through for the entire 2 years. Trade after trade, information after information, and go ahead. I don't care about, I'm not talking about FTMO traders. I'm not talking about prop firm traders. I'm talking about my own money, my own sacrifice. So here you go. All the trades. This is from 2019. Fundamentals, technicals, open positions, open trade positions, whether it's a point, whether it was a penny lot. You know what I'm saying? Whether it was when I was still working at RBC downtown Toronto and I was working full time and I was still doing capital hungry and I was still putting the time and effort in. Go ahead. Scroll through all of this. By the way, this has only been 2 weeks of information so far. Every single trade analysis. And then you can come all the way down to here. And then you can be fucking mad at me. You can see 2019, those, now it's 2021. Oh, sorry, now I didn't show my terminal. You can go see my terminal within those posts. Like, I have videos of the terminal itself too. Listen, it's up to you guys if you want to go do your due diligence and read all this information and content. It's up to you guys. I'm just telling you guys, hey, I'm making this money trading. I started out with penny lots. I started out through trial and error. And this is what I've gone through. So go ahead. Go read through 2 years worth of that free chat. Remember, this chat with 5,000 subscribers was a free Telegram. When I was doing all of this, it had no incentive yet. I wasn't getting paid yet. I didn't have the service yet. Oh, so now you don't want to prove anything, Mr. Banks. Exactly. When I was sharing this GA analysis fundamentally and technically, and the trades that were playing out with it, or gold analysis, this was all free. This was all while I was working full-time at our Royal Bank of Canada. I had a girlfriend. I was going to the gym. Because you know what? You know what I was focused on? This. I was focused on the input equal output. It didn't matter if I was getting paid yet. It didn't matter that if people were looking to see what I was taking, or what. All I was showing was, hey, this is what I'm learning. This is what I'm doing every day. Here's the analysis. Here's the results. You could scroll in this chat from April 2019 an endless amount. You could look at all the Brexit drama. This was all for free. I didn't start doing the Capital Hungry private channel until 6 months, 8 months later. When people were just begging me, holy fuck, Jeeve, how do you know all this? Oh wow, how do you make that much with penny lots? How do you get those entries? How do you know what's going with gold? How do you know what's going on with here? And then people were begging me, people were literally throwing money at me. Jeeve, here's 10K, but I didn't take it. Here's 20K, here's 10K, here's 5K, manage it for me. Hey, can you mentor me? Hey, can you train me? Then I created the Capital Hungry private service. All right. So if you want to see that process, the trial and error, everything that was learned when I was still studying, when I didn't have a news terminal. Now I got the news terminal because I developed my resources to be able to afford a $20,000 a year news terminal. Did I need these resources back then, or do you need them? No, you don't. Right? When I was still looking at NFP figures, still trial and error, trades I'm taking, stop losses risk-free, trailing take profit points. Everything has been the same since this 2019. This is April 6, 2019. 1 day's worth of information there. April 7th, 2019. So I'm just trying to tell you guys from my own personal experience. I'm just trying to teach from my own personal experience. Whether I was taking 0.15 lots, I was never ashamed to share my progress. It wasn't about that for me. It wasn't about showing these trades to get people to ask me to be a mentor. It was about saying, okay, just like to be a doctor, just like to be an engineer, just like to be a lawyer, there's going to be a certain amount of work and effort required. But there's no teacher or school for me to go to that's going to teach me how to be a successful trader. Even when I took economics in school, it doesn't teach you how to be a trader. It just teaches about the world economics from a macro perspective. You know what I mean? I knew that I had to put in the same amount of work as the doctor, as the engineer, as the computer scientist developer, as the lawyer, or as the pro athlete, but within the field that I am in. The way I kept myself accountable for that, or to actively do that every day, was by creating this free analysis channel. It gave me incentive that I could share this information with other people. What I saw about the feds, what I saw about this. I wasn't getting paid. This was just me doing it. Information and analysis. This was my trial and error process, and this was 2 years after my trial and error. I started out 2017. You know what I mean? Go into this free analysis chat and see how long it takes you to go through the entire channel. It'll take longer than your university course to go through this entire channel. To read about Brexit, Iran tensions, gold, interest rate cuts, pandemic markets, central banks impact, technicals, fundamentals, 1 minute all the way to 12-month time frame. Doesn't matter. Yeah, wow. Now all of a sudden the fucking trolls shut the fuck up, eh? Whoa, whoa. Can't say shit when the value's there. When somebody knows their shit, you can't tell them shit. When somebody has put the time and effort to learn the industry they are in, you can't tell them anything because they already know better. Oh, where'd the trolls go now? Oh. Oh, Have you guys put in that same effort as me? Have you guys put in that same trial and error as me? No, you haven't. I'm just trying to help you all accelerate the path the right way. Do you understand? I'm just trying to accelerate everybody's path the right way so you don't get lost and have to spend a year and a half in this shit. If you could already learn better from somebody who's been through the trial and error, who's been through the social media blender, who's been through the learning of the markets and is actively still involved in learning, you could all take my advice, avoid this, avoid that 1 year of wasted money on signals, account managers, social media, fast money, and right away now, today, go start learning about the financial markets. Go start backtesting the technicals more. Go start focusing more on risk management. Go start focusing more on developing your mentality as a trader, your emotional control. That's the purpose of this webinar. Is so you all don't have to go through that first 2 years of depression that I went through. That first 2 years of burning money with signals. Of burning money trying every single strategy of every single marketer. Of these different algorithms, these different get-rich-quick schemes. All that does is lead you into burning your capital, burning and losing money, and depression. Because then you're going to have, because you come into the industry with false expectations, then you get shown you're a failure because all those short money, all those fast money, convenient tactics aren't working. Right? Do you understand what I'm saying? And then what do those people that have all of these, fast, easy, and convenient expectations that fail, when they lose, what do they call trading? Oh, trading's a scam. The markets are a scam. The markets are manipulated. No, it's not. You were just ignorant to the reality of the markets. That's why 99% lose. That's why 99% quit. And they never come back again. Because they say, well, I didn't get money as fast, easy, and conveniently as I was told, advertised, and marketed. This whole entire industry must be a scam. This whole entire market must be manipulated, must be against me. And then they end up quitting. If someone here doesn't have the $100 resources to join Capital Hungry, where can they start to learn? One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 6, 12, 18, 24, 36, 42, 48, 54, 60, 66. How many webinars are there on that's no clickbait, no marketing here? Is there any marketing or clickbait or something on? There's one webinar here that's an introduction to the Capital Hungry private channel. Everything else is either on technicals, fundamentals, or trading psychology. You guys are just not resourceful. You have no problem at all going to look at social media memes 24/7 and go looking at marketers and following a signal chat, but you lack the accountability and resourcefulness to see resources right in front of your eyes. First of all, go to Baby Pips. Second of all, go to investopedia.com. Just start reading definitions. Then if you want to see my perspective, you have all of this. You have webinars that are from 20 minutes, 10 minutes long to analysis from a year ago when I only used to get 300 views, to scalping webinars about specifically scalping, a 4-part series that's an hour long, to fundamental principles in market climate, central banking webinars, greatest transfer of wealth, 3-hour live sessions. You guys can't compare. And every single day I do these webinars in the private chat. Every single day I put in more work and do more analysis. Every time I've guided you guys through scalping wins through these sessions, guess what? I'm helping you guys. I'm helping increase your knowledge and profits, but I'm also continuously increasing my work. My chart hours, my experience, my learning is not slowing down anytime soon. Okay? So you can take my tone, you can take my language as offensive as you want it. But at the end of the day, I'm telling you the reality that social media and the marketers are not going to tell you. I'm trying to help you prevent a year, 2 years worth of trial and error on wasted resources and content. I would rather you put in a year or 2 years of trial and error on genuinely studying the markets. Go to Google, go read financial papers, go learn how central banks work, starting from the core. Then go work your way down of how central banks dictate the value of money and go down to the governments, down to the corporations, down to the people, the trickle down effect. Go read about universal investing principles, trading principles that have been active in that economists and investors have studied for 100 years. But instead, what do you want to do? You want to go on IG and you want to see a man sitting on top of his rented Lamborghini. You want to see a man holding out his phone in front of you saying, check my profits for today. You want to see a man's vlog about his day-to-day life, about how he's going to go buy another car. How fucking retarded are all of you? How stupid do you feel that you're trying to come into the financial, real world, most corrupt, greedy markets in the world, where everything stems from is the dollar, from the financial markets. All global oil, energy, education, media, pharmaceuticals, food, it all stems from the financial markets first. That's number one. And you want to learn about these financial markets from a guy named Daniel Savage. I don't care about FTMO. Somebody like Lambo Raoul, who sells signals, who sells courses, who claims to be an institutional trader, who claims to have his own broker, whose dad makes $1 million a year as a celebrity dentist, should not be using a funded account. Why is he an FTMO affiliate or using a funded account as a mentor, as somebody who's already a successful trader? Why use a funded account? Why not use your own? Why not use your own money? Okay? I only talk about those names because those are the generic names that I know. There's thousands of marketers, signal sellers, cookie cutter course sellers, MLMers, Fibonacci sellers. There's thousands of them. There's endless supply of marketers in any industry. All right? So, I'll see you guys later. I'm not doing any YouTube live streams. Go fuck yourselves. Go watch Daniel Savage. I'm not doing any trading live streams to make you guys some more free money. I got a private chat where people pay for my value, time, and effort. You guys can go watch all these webinars and go learn as much as you want. You can go learn as much as you want. Alright? For all the ones who support Capital Hungry, Though these buys ran great. For all the ones who support capital hungry, I appreciate it. While you should not have a problem with this man, that's a hater mindset. Bro, there's no such thing. Like, this whole hater troll shit is so annoying, bro. You're just a loser. Mr. Banks, I don't care that you changed your opinion of me after you saw my results and work ethic. You're still a loser in my books. You might like me more. I still think you're a fucking loser. So, you know what I mean? Go be angry about that. Okay? And at the end of the day, this webinar itself is probably going to get 500 views. It's probably going to get overlooked. But in the future, when I'm a millionaire and I'm a billionaire, everybody is going to see this as a gold mine. When I'm a millionaire and billionaire, everybody's going to see this as a gold mine. Raja Banks, no. Rakil's my friend, man. Me and Rakil are good friends. There's some guy in the chat named Mr. Banks. Whoa, you guys, holy shit, you are a sad, sad man. Yeah, you know what? You're right. I'm a loser. I'm sad. I'm a hater. I'm angry. I hate my life. I hate how much money I make. I hate the way I look. I hate my body. You know what? You guys are all right. Good luck out here. You're right. You're 100% correct. Sitting in your Fruit of Looms in your mom's basement, you're 1000% correct. Good luck out here in the markets, all right? Yeah, your guys' testosterone levels are just through the roof. So I can feel it. You guys are extremely masculine men, and you guys are gonna be so successful with the mindsets you have. Very well. Good luck. Good luck trading the financial markets that drained your parents, that drained your grandparents. Good luck finding success in there. Everybody, take care. Have a great day. This is a nice psychology webinar about having realistic expectations in the financial markets, and by focusing on the right things and by comparing it to other high-paying salary and career, high-status jobs, and the amount of work ethic, time, effort, and money spent that it took to achieve the outcome of these jobs, salaries. All right? Yeah, and I'm not trying to be an asshole. None of you trolls would say this stuff to me in person. Like, you know what I mean? As soon as I exert my Conqueror's hockey on you in person and show you my willpower, all you guys are going to just shut up and say, all right, Jeev, what do you have to say? It's just that easy. Has nothing to do with some toughness. Has nothing to do with like, oh, I'll fight you. It's just you wouldn't say these same things when you see the person face to face and you can feel their masculinity. You're gonna take their advice. No, you wouldn't, Rajsat. You wouldn't. Because as soon as you saw my stature in person, you would not say this shit. You would look at me and go, wait a second, let me think about what I'm gonna say. Because I'm fully confident in my masculinity and myself. You know? You know what I'm saying? Quick flex. Ugh. All right, Rod Sott, Henry King, Mr. Banks, did any of you send your trading results? No, you didn't. Do you want to send a picture of your physical body now too? All right, everybody. Oh, man. Oh, shit, man. I love myself. Oh, my God. Oh, my goodness. This is bang. Bang. Wow. 6'1" with a bicep bigger than your head. Man, I love myself. I love myself. The amount of money I'm making, the path I'm on. Oh, man. I love myself. Oh, yeah. Get more angry. Get more angry. Yes. Yes. Feed me. Feed me. Feed me. Tell me I'm not shit. Get me more angry, please. Tell me I'm not making anything trading. Tell me I'm weak. Tell me I'm a beta male. Please do it. I need someone to humble me. Let me know. Alright, everybody, take care. I'll see you guys later. I'll see you guys next time. Everybody take care. Have a great, what's the date today? Have a great Monday. Anybody who wants to send me troll comments, message me any troll comments. Any troll comments and hate, message me directly at JC Capital. I need more food for my soul. Alright? Any trolls, any haters. Anybody at JHC Capital on Telegram. Message me all of your projected hate. Message me your hate and anger. Send it to me. No, I was talking about the private channel members that are in Capital Hungry private channel. Message me your hate and anger. I need to be fed. I haven't been fed in a while. Alright? I'll see everybody later. For the private channel, I'll see you guys for our London session tonight. There's no YouTube trading streams for you guys. Thank you for feeding me. It was fun to feed me, Raj. Make sure when you talk about trolling me, you replace the word troll with feed. You're feeding me. Alright? It was fun to troll me today. Thank you, Raj. Are you going to send a picture of yourself to get roasted on the chat? No, you're not. Are you going to send your trading results? No, you're not. Do I have the confidence to show my face, body, trading results, information? Yes, I do. That's why you feed me. Thank you, guys. I'll see you guys later. Anybody who's coming into trading, please make sure you give them the right expectations. All right? And I'll see everybody later. Take care. Nobody asked if you're gay. I don't think as a masculine male showing your masculinity is gay. That's very disrespectful of you, Raj. Very beta male behavior. No, I'm just finishing up this stream, and then I'm going to send a trade ideas webinar to the private chat in probably an hour. I'm just going to work out first. Hello? No, it's just about trading psychology. A lot of people got mad. I don't know why, but it was just about having realistic expectations in the market and not falling for a lot of human psychology traps. But these fucking retards in the YouTube chat just got angry for some reason. Bro, bunch of fucking monkeys sometimes, eh? Oh man. Now some are good. The usual people still come through, but the majority are still like the YouTube troll mindset. It is what it is. That's what happens when you actually share value. Yes, the internet, you know.